wasn't always bright lights and big money. One gangster made it that way. Benjamin Bugsy Siegel came up on the streets of New York, handsome, fearless, and dangerously unpredictable. They called him Bugsy because when he snapped, things got real fast. But behind the rage was a vision. Siegel looked at an empty desert in Nevada and saw something nobody else did: a gambling empire. He built the Flamingo Hotel, turned mob cash into luxury, and laid the foundation for modern Las Vegas. But Vegas runs on money, and Siegel was burning it too fast. The mob doesn't forgive losses. In 1947, Bugsy Siegel was taken out in Beverly Hills. But the city he dreamed of, still standing. Bugsy Siegel didn't just live the gangster life, he created Las Vegas. Top 10 most dangerous states in America. 10 Florida, higher crime and some tourism in urban zones. 9 Oklahoma, appears on danger lists due to statewide safety concerns. 8 Alabama, crime rates above the national average in several cities. 7 South Carolina, consistently high violent crime incidents per capita. 6 Missouri, numbers driven mostly by certain urban areas. 5 Tennessee, reports elevated assault and robbery levels. 4 Arkansas, violent crime rates remain well above average. 3 Louisiana, ranks high for homicide and overall crime indicators. 2 New Mexico, persistent violent and property crime challenges. 1 Alaska, remote regions and isolation linked to the nation's highest rates. Want a video on the safest states in America next? Comment below. John Gotti, the man America called the Teflon Don. In the 1980s, New York streets whispered one name: Gotti. He rose through the Gambino crime family and became its boss, not by hiding, but by standing out. Expensive suits, media attention, public confidence. Prosecutors tried again and again, but cases collapsed. The press said the charges never stuck, but the FBI changed tactics, hidden microphones, long investigations, and finally a testimony from inside his own circle. In 1992, John Gotti was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. The man who ruled the streets fell to evidence, not image. John Gotti didn't beat the system. The system just took time.
Al Capone, the most famous face of America's Prohibition era. In the 1920s, alcohol was banned across the United States. But demand didn't disappear, it went underground. Al Capone built a powerful criminal empire in Chicago, controlling illegal alcohol, clubs, and gambling. He appeared confident and untouchable, while violence and corruption spread behind the scenes. Police tried to stop him, but witnesses stayed silent. Then the government changed strategy. Not guns. Not raids. Taxes. In 1931, Al Capone was convicted for tax evasion and sentenced to federal prison. He later spent time in Alcatraz, where his power completely disappeared. Al Capone's story proved one thing: even the most powerful figures can't escape the system forever.
They didn't call him Lucky for nothing. He didn't just run the mafia, he redesigned it. Born in Italy, raised on the streets of New York, Charles Lucky Luciano rose from a small-time hustler to the most powerful crime boss in America. While others fought bloody wars, Luciano did something smarter: he ended them. He eliminated old bosses, broke old traditions, and created a new system: the 5 families of New York. Crime was no longer chaos. It became business. Drugs, gambling, bootlegging, all controlled, all organized, all silent. Even the government secretly worked with him during World War II to protect U.S. ports. That's how powerful he was. In the end, Luciano wasn't killed by rivals. He was deported, but his system still exists today. Lucky Luciano didn't just rule the mafia. He created the modern underworld. Subscribe for more of this type of content. Hello.